Hey folks, Christian here again with another announcement for you guys, brought to you proudly by Pride Roofing and Construction, your favorite local roofing contractor. We wanted to give you guys an announcement. Hail season is upon us. There have been a significant amount of new storms that have fallen in southern Wyoming and across the eastern plains. As of today, there have been a few of them that have crossed the I-25 corridor. So we wanted to give you guys some guidance as responsible homeowners in these areas that are going to be affected. It might not hit you this year, but it will hit you one of these years. So this information is great for you, regardless of if it's applicable this year. But when storms happen, vultures come out of all the necks of the woods. We've talked about this a million times, but I wanted to give you guys a couple refreshers. If a storm does fall in your neighborhood and it is catastrophic, or it has the propensity to cause significant amount of damages, all of us roofers know that it's happening. We have some very in-tune technologies that'll basically tell us exactly where the hail fell. And so within 20, 30, 45 minutes of the storm clearing out, you'll start to get door knockers at the front door. So I want to give you guys some guidance. It's really important for your, to get your roof inspected. It's actually one of the smartest pieces of advice I can give to you guys is if you were affected by the hail, is have the roof inspected, but have it inspected by a licensed, insured, and reputable contractor prior to reaching out to your insurance company. Groups like us, Pride Roofing and Construction, will come out, quantify those damages, and let you know whether it's bad enough that it needs to have some eyes from the insurance company. It's important to avoid the negative impact of insurance claim history on your policy. So if you can avoid it, we'll help you to avoid it. But if you can't avoid it and it does affect you, here's a couple of ground rules to live by. Number one, those door knockers are going to be there within 20, 30, 45 minutes, like I said. They're also going to be there for the next day, week, month, maybe even half a year, depending on how bad the storms were. So it's not necessary for you to say yes to the very first person at the door. If you are going to say yes to the first person at the door, please don't sign what they put in front of you unless you know for certain that they're a reputable contractor. All of us people in the roofing and construction industry, we work off of things called contingency agreements. However, some of us work with a very ethical and very transparent one where it basically only gives us authorization to work with your insurance company to resolve your claim. Others will make it an obligation for you to work with them and a penalty if you don't work with them. We wouldn't want to put you in a bind. We want you to have all the options in front of you so you can pick the most qualified and the best person for the job, and signing that paper on the spot might actually cause some big frustrations and some stresses for you. After that, what's also important to know is hail doesn't cause instantaneous damage unless, of course, it's grapefruits falling out of the sky and they fell all the way through your roof into your living room. That's a big problem. But hail, the majority of the time, takes anywhere from 1 to 5 years to actually erode down into a hole. So you have 1 year from the date of the storm with most insurance providers to be able to reconcile the losses, rectify the property, and get all this stuff done. So if anybody comes to your door and they're pressuring you to make a call instantaneously and you don't get the right feeling from them, you still have time. Like I said, you have 365 days to make sure this is all in its place. And then a couple other tidbits on top of that. Please make sure that you're shopping local. Work with your local contractors. There are a lot of groups that are going to fly out of the woodwork. They're going to fly from Oklahoma, Texas, Iowa, all over the entire country because they have recently heard the sky diamonds fell out of the sky and they're there to rake them up. That's going to turn into a problem for you local homeowners because it's pretty much impossible to service a warranty from two states away. Choose somebody local. Let's make sure to cycle our money in our local communities. Let's make sure that the surplus that a storm with that kind of capacity causes, with all that new money coming in, let's make sure that goes into our local community and supports our people. Let's protect each other. So I only got a couple of seconds. If you can't hear it in the background, we have an active hailstorm going on right over top of our location here in Loveland, Colorado. If you need our services and you'd like a free, no obligation 32-point assessment to see if any of this hail has affected your property, give us a call at 720-552-3321 or find us online. We'll be there as fast as humanly possible. I gotta go.